back to Angel's Light Tarot. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly general message for July the 19th through July the 25th. And of course, we are starting with your lover bonus for those of you who are in a beautiful, beautiful romantic bond. Angels and guides, positive energy for the lovebirds. What are the energies? Thank you. Oh, there it is. We have yin and yang and learn. A little nudge. It's now your turn. Put on your thinking cap. It's time to learn. When it comes to your beautiful love bond, I feel like you guys are taking turns learning how to, it's almost like you're learning how to get along, give a little, things of that nature. Maybe you're not used to being, maybe you're not used to, I just feel like you're learning different ways to get along better this week. Whether it is you're learning better communication styles, or I hear a give and take. I hear you're learning how to give and take this week in your beautiful, beautiful love bond. Maybe you're learning how to be a bit more supportive, or they are learning how to be a bit more supportive to you. Now, let's move on to, yes, the singles looking for love. Thank you. There it is. Wow. Okay. Angels, positive energy for singles. There it is. We have forgiveness and butterflies. Whenever you see a butterfly flutter through the sky, it is to remind you of the love of those who's passed through your world. Someone from the past you're forgiving. Someone's forgiving you. Either way, it is, I feel like someone's coming back to ask for your forgiveness. But you know, I feel like it's, just because you forgive someone doesn't mean that you want to be in a relationship with them. Sometimes you forgive so that you can move on. Sometimes you need forgiveness to go back to a relationship. Maybe, I feel like it's a big theme, a big emotional theme this week about forgiving. Now, let's move on to your weekly message. Angels and guides, positive energy, please. Thank you for lovely Taurus. Thank you, and thank you. Now, let's move on to my mama's deck. Angels, high vibrations. Yes, for lovely Taurus. Did you see that? Angels, yes, and yes. There we go. Moving on to the Dragon's deck. And of course, the Dragon's deck is always right side up to get out the highest vibrational energy. Yes, and we gotta turn these right side up so we can get out all the goodness. Yes, and yes, topping it off with the Hummingbird deck. I love the Hummingbird deck. You're like, I love the Hummingbird deck too, Dora. Angels, thank you, and thank you. Let's see here what's going on. Now, we're going to add one from the Buddha deck to see what's going on here. The spiritual message for the week is obstacle. See that? It's obstacle. So let's take a peek of what the obstacle is, and let's see if it's something that can be overcome. There's nothing that can't be overcome, right? Right, you're a Taurus. All right, so the major theme for the week is you're thinking long and hard about it, the Four of Swords with the Ace of Diamonds, observe, and the Three of Clubs. So I feel like this week you're thinking a lot. You're thinking a lot. You're trying there's something you're wanting to start, a new beginning. Maybe it's a new job, a new way of making money, but you're not so much as putting it in action. You're not putting it in action. You're observing, you're watching. Maybe you're watching how it's done. Maybe you're watching how other people do it. With the Three of Clubs, I feel like you're either worried about it, or this is a very creative venture, if you will. I see studying, research about a new way to make money this week. Okay, now when we look at the recent past, we have the Nine of Wands reversed with the Jack of Clubs renewal, 10 of spades, and the 9 of hearts. So in the recent past, I feel like you kind of went through a lot. And I feel like why am I picking up? You did go through a lot, but it didn't stop. It was just constant. With the Jack of Clubs, it felt like there was some youthful energy around you. And I feel like maybe that youthful energy was maybe not living up to your standards. With the renewal, it just felt like the 10 of spades. It just kept coming and coming and coming. And emotionally, I see you just detached from it. For some of you, it could have been love relationships in the past that just didn't pan out very well. And as soon as you started something new, it felt like, okay, this is more work, and you just let it go. For some of you that are in a beautiful bond, I feel like you felt like the work with your partner, it felt like you had to put in a lot of work, and I feel like it took a lot out of you. Like you almost felt like you were doing all of the work. Now let's hypothetically, because this is a general message, even if this had to do with work or your environment or where you live, there was a lot of work and it didn't feel like it was going away. You just had to keep giving and giving and giving. I almost feel like even if it was about a home, maybe you purchased a home and it was just so much and it just kept coming and coming and coming. You remember that movie, The Money Pit? It's kind of like that. All right. Now, that's in the recent past. Now, in the middle of the week, we have the 4 of Pentacles reversed with the 8 of Hearts. Plays, yes, Queen of Hearts, and the Jack of Clubs. So in the middle of the week with the 4 of Pentacles, I see you releasing some things. It might be something of value. You might be spending a lot of money. With the 8 of Hearts, you have it to do, and I feel like you are actually having fun spending this money. And I feel like this is right where you are. You're having fun. That's all I'm saying. You're having fun. Now, I don't see like you've earned this money, you've earned the right to have a lot of fun in the middle of the week, but this is a Jack here. This is a Jack here. So remember that I'm just going to say this. Have fun in the middle of the week. Now, let's move on to the end of the week. We have the 5 of Swords reversed with the 5 of Clubs, timing, 7 of Hearts, and the Jack of Diamonds. So by the end of the week, I feel like there is a return of a situation, a person, place, or thing. Yes, there is a return of a third-party situation. You're not so sure if you want to do this down this road again. Up here, it's a thought process. In its own timing, you will decide what to do with this. With the Jack of Diamonds, you will know exactly what to do with it in the timing. Like I feel like whoever is coming into your world, it's a bit upsetting. I feel like it's a bit upsetting for you. It may be the return of a partner. It might be the return of a someone close to your relationship. Sometimes it's a third party situation coming back in, and it's like, what again, you say, right? But I feel like, and if it's not your love life, it could be somebody that you're working with, like maybe someone took vacation or something of that nature and now they're back. Maybe someone left you guys alone for a while, but now they're back. Okay. All right. But I do feel like you will handle that in the best way emotionally that makes you feel the best. I don't see an ending. I don't see a divorce. I don't see you leaving a job or a relationship or a home. I don't see that. I see you handling it in the manner of only which you can handle it, okay? And I feel like you are using your psychic ability, you're tapping into your psychic ability to figure out a way to handle this. And you will, okay? All right, so let's take a peek at your bonus. You have the Hangman reversed, you have the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Hearts, Stealth card, the 9 of Spades, and the 7 of Clubs. So I am picking up here with the Hangman. You know, your patience is like I'm not doing this anymore. With the Page of Cups, there is a bit of energy around you that you literally just don't trust. Someone is offering you love, and you see that love. There's a fish. There's a fish in that little love. There's a fish. That's a fishy little love. I don't know if you're going to trust that love, right? With the Nine of Hearts, I feel like you will be letting go quicker than you even think. The Nine of Spades and the Seven of Clubs. Like, don't even bring shenanigans to Taurus this week, because you don't have time for it. You don't have the patience for it. You are going to let it go like that. So that may be that third party situation. You're not going to give it the energy. You're not going to breathe life into it, not even for a second. The moment it shows up is the moment it's cut off. Okay, so be mindful of that. Okay, now this new beginning, as far as work, I don't necessarily see you. I see you making plans. I see you planning things, seeing how things will go in the future, but I don't see you making a concrete decision on this new financial opportunity. Yes, in the middle of the week, I see you having a lot of fun, spending some of that hard-earned money that you've worked for. That's okay. And anything that comes into your life that does not fit well with you, you don't have the patience for it. It's done. So don't mess with Taurus this week, all right? So I send you joy, namaste, and much, much love sent your way.